Good morning and welcome back to the Dandenong Club here for sectional weekend 1 in VBL2. Got a 3-bowl pairs tussle between the TRARALGON Lyrebirds and the WARRNAMBOOL Bulls. You can see Matty Ferrari leading for the TRARALGON Lyrebirds, local legend, greenkeeper at TRARALGON. He's leading up against Benny Cornick from the WARRNAMBOOL Bulls, and the two skips down the other end are Mr. Luke Hoskin for TRARALGON Lyrebirds and Matty O'Brien for the WARRNAMBOOL Bulls. Morning, Sam.
Morning, Jimmy.
How you feeling?
Pumped up, mate. Couple big rounds to be played out today. Obviously, cracking start. Couple unreal games on stream last night. Probably more of the same. Boys just looking to find it early. Pretty fresh morning.
Yeah, a little bit fresh.
Dandenong Club.
So last night, WARRNAMBOOL taking 3 legs out and the win against Bandora. TRARALGON doing the opposite, winning 1 leg, losing 3. So they sit on 3 points. WARRNAMBOOL sit on 19. So if you're the TRARALGON Lyrebirds, you're almost in must-win territory for this one, because if they do lose and Deer Park manage to win their second game next door, that'll be curtains for them. On the other flip side of that, as Benny Cornick comes in close to the jack, just ducking under. If WARRNAMBOOL Bulls go and win, they're pretty much 1.5, maybe 1 3/4 of the 2 feet into finals weekend, which will be played at TRARALGON in a couple of weeks' time. I think we're all very impressed with the WARRNAMBOOL Bulls last night.
They were on the far end of the green, so it was hard to see actually what was going on, but based off the score lines, looking forward to seeing what they can put on today. Tyson Wilson, who's skipping the triples ring next door in red hot form.
Morning, Casper. Luke Hoskin just getting the edge of Matty Ferrari's yellow. Opens it up a little bit more for Matty O'Brien now for WARRNAMBOOL, but still 1, probably 2 being held from the Lyrebirds pair. Oh, Matty O'Brien. No warm-up needed by him. Straight in with his first bowl. Draws absolute.
He's in some good form, Jimmy.
Yeah, our Vic Open pairs winner, but also Victorian singles winner from the recent season. So he can clearly do a lot with 3 or 4 bowls.
Bit of weight on the ring next door on the trips. See, Matty O's pretty good again.
Oh, what a start by him.
Played.
My only criticism is he's got them right next to each other, so I reckon
right up.
Luke Hoskin might have a little dabble at this.
Yeah, front bowl through the jack.
Morning, Mickey. Hope you're well, mate. How's you going your tipping last night? How many did you get? Did you get 4 out of 4 like myself? Currently sitting top of the leaderboard with the bonus point for tipping the whole round as well.
Thank you to the other 5 people that also tipped all 4.
There goes Luke Hoskin. He's in the area, Sam.
Yeah, pretty close.
All on the results now.
Oh, he's got them
both out. Sensational shot from Luke. I reckon the yellow bowl now counts for Matty Ferrari's, but if Matty O'Brien can do what he's done with his last 2, he'll draw the shot.
Yeah, he's got the weight in his hand. Only has to be fairly similar. Not too bad, I think.
Both skips going good early.
I think he's pretty good.
Matty O'Brien, sensational.
How's that for first 3 bowls, Jimmy, first end?
That's unreal. That's top stuff from Matty O'Brien. Draws the shot. How's that for first end? First end of a day's play. 9 o'clock in the morning. you put 3 on a very small dinner plate. Maybe a tea saucer or something you put them on. Top stuff from Matty O'Brien. Should mean that we get a very good tussle, given both skips are dialed in early. For those who didn't join last night, who are not familiar with the VBL format, there are no jack rolls, so jack's just placed wherever the skip wants, and obviously in the singles it will be wherever the player wants, just instructs the marker. Save a bit of time.
Yeah, we saw last night the singles battle. The boys used just about every length in the book to...
They did.
Try and throw their opponent. It's a cracking game.
And what it means is you can get exactly what you want. So if you're trying to play the absolute minimum or absolute T to T, you can actually do it without the sort of slight margin of error with a jack roll.
Yeah, we saw that on display with we had a few full length ends and a few minimums as well.
And the other thing to note on this streaming rink is a couple of players have, especially in this direction, will cut the head a little bit. They seem to swoop a little bit more. Plenty of support from for both the Lyrebirds and the Bulls this morning. I know, talking to Graham Cross, who's the chairman of the board at TRARALGON this morning. They got their opening day down there, so hopefully they've got it on some big screens when all the bowlers are coming in. Yeah, good stuff from Benny Cornick. That's why 3-bowl pairs, you usually, players of this level will find one if they're a bit rusty with their other 2. Let's see if Matty Ferrari can match him now. With that fabulous flat peak Lyrebirds hat that he's done in. Bowls Australia approved. See the logo on the side too. Can he just hold his head a little bit? Pretty good second shot from him.
Good second shot. As you mentioned before, this hand close to the ditch just rips away right at the end. Tricky to really nail a line. Also keen to see how the Vic Storm back up after their first win in VBL, mate. Playing against the Pulse this morning.
And they're in a similar position as to what obviously 3 other teams are. A second win this morning. It's weird the way the draws panned out. No winners from last night are playing each other this morning. So we could have an early day. If we get 4 wins for WARRNAMBOOL Bulls, Deer Park, the Vic Storm and Yarraville Footscray Dogs,
yep.
The sections will be pretty much over, unfortunately. Surely it won't pan out like that. Still won the balls here. Here, Brian, just wanting this to hurry. It's not going to make the trip. Morning, Tom. Hope you're well on this chilly Saturday morning in Melbourne. It's not quite woolly out weather, but it's hoodie weather. And you see the players in the VBL uniforms made by AM Sportswear as Luke just tickles the wrong side of that bowl. Terrific partners of PV, AM Sportswear, make all our staff uniforms, state uniforms as well, all these VBL uniforms, and do quite a lot of bowls clubs around Victoria and the rest of Australia as well. Get in touch with them.
Really good job. Cut you off. Good shot by Matty O'Brien.
There's some really good leggings and joggers and stuff as well to AM. Some work to do for Luke again. Wind it up.
A little bit more direct.
There you go.
Very direct. Pretty close.
Both. Gets both. What a shot. It's
Both
two.
out. Well played.
Two big weighted bowls he's played. Get it out for 2. Maybe that yellow sneaks in for a second shot. Player's given us 0 indication.
Missed that. Super conversion either way.
Looks like they're doing the live scoring, so pick it up from there. Reminder, this whole VBL is being live scored by the players, so you might see them on the phone, sticking them in on the BA scoring app. Morning, Bob. Bit of a mix, to be honest. It's sort of franchise based, so they can pick whoever they want. The only sort of selection rule is only one marquee player, and we define a marquee player in VBL by being not having a primary club from Victoria, so that they effectively have the whole pool of Victoria to pick from, and then they can pick one player from interstate. So a lot of in fact pretty much every franchise bar a few have opted for an outsider from their club at least. TRARALGON will be one of the examples of a few more. You got Matty Ferrari, who's leading, who's a member there. Vinny McElwain as well, but he's kind of moved to Yarraville for next season. But you call him homegrown, as born and bred from TRARALGON. And the remainder are Luke Hoskins, a Bendigo boy. Next door, Todd Trewarn plays at Melton, and Nathan Murray plays for Melbourne. Similar with Warrnambool Balls, do have a fly-in in Tyler Wilson. Next door from SA. Tyson. I keep calling him Tyler. I'm going to have to go apologise then. Tyson Wilson. Matty O'Brien's from Naimooney Valley. Was Yarra Glen last year. And Reece Jeffs from Winchelsea as well. Morning, Brendan.
It's good, mate. You got a combination of regional and metro playing not only with each other, but able to come up against each other as well.
Exactly. One of the main reasons VBL was created for, mate. We've got an exceptional talent pool of bowlers in Victoria.
Lukey did make 2 on the previous end.
The Warrnambool Bulls kicking back with a 4 in the triples next door, so 4-2 they lead through 2 ends. Reminder, if you weren't switched in last night, it's 3 points for a leg win in VBL, and the overall winner is determined by the most amount of points scored across all 4 legs, as opposed to the shots up, which you see in most 5-a-side sort of tournaments. Good home from Luke, and no protection out the back, so good stuff. So we did see Yarraville and Yarraville Footscray Dogs and Dandenong Pulse tie 6 apiece last night, but Yarraville with a 3 shots up, just the shots up after that, so they take the 10 points. Last night was great, Tim. I reckon we're for another big day. Hopefully it doesn't go the way it can go, where all 4 teams who won last night win this morning and it's sort of game over. It's so weird how the draws panned out like that. I'm sure Tim will be back in for the Storm's sake that they do win, though, and get themselves through to TRARALGON. Another weekend away for you, mate. Right, Matty with some work to do. That's where they sort of come from. It's just going to be a tiny bit quick for it. What Luke doesn't want to do is give a sort of jack-high bowl on that forehander. Morning, Craig. Try AM Sports, where they are PV's partner. Jump on their website. They've made these.
Played this pretty well.
Great uniforms for VBL. Do our state uniforms, staff uniforms as well. a couple. 2 down, Benny saying to Matty, I think it's just a draw here.
Yeah.
Just try and slightly correct. If you do get second shot, 1 down's okay. Yeah, pretty much, Bob. Just the one marquee player, which is interstate in this VBL. And some teams have taken it. Craig Mills for Yarraville Footscray, Tyson Wilson for Warrnambool.
Not sure if we might see something maybe a little bit more direct. I think it is a draw shot, but Matty's having a look, getting Lukey's last one through the jack and out, and there's a chance of getting both bowls as well. We'll see what he goes with. He's lining up back end.
He's going to have a whack.
So we're going to see some speed.
Doesn't waste any time on the map, Matty O'Brien.
Not far away.
What's Brad done?
Oh, just got the one out.
Just the one out. Just clipped it. So it'll be 1 to Traralgon. Morning, Brady. Yep, up at sectional weekend 2 next week at Club Barham. And then the finals weekend the weekend after at Traralgon. Try to get Luke out the way. Yeah, slightly loose-ish start from the leads out. Manny Ferrari corrects. Good stuff from him. Just looking across the other rinks. Looks like the Deer Park triples rink. 5-0 up. But to counteract that in the pairs, Bandora leading 4-zip. Pretty close across the other rinks. Reminder, everything's been live scored, so if you do want to follow another team, end by end updates, just go to the Bowls Now app or the Bowls Link results portal, click on VBL2. Click into the game you want, select the format, which is pairs and triples at this moment in time, and you'll get end-by-end score updates. Chance to probably make 3 here for Benny Cornick. Rocking the shades under the cover. Wants this to hurry. Gets in, but probably want another foot or 2 on that. Aim for 3rd shot for Luke. Right in the way for whatever he wants to do is next. As Matty sends one as wide as we've seen so far this end. But behind the head is good for him, because you imagine Luke's going to be reaching up on this one. Very close. Luke Hoskin sits the shot bowl. Doesn't nudge it enough, but cracking effort from him. Definitely only 1 down now. Just not having the journey, Matty, there. He was a fabulous line. High five from Vinnie McElwain. He just couldn't stay off the stream. Need to get his big head on there. See what Luke can do. He's oh so close with his last. He's got to almost play the same shot. Can he hold around that front one? No, he's not going to be able to. He's in the vicinity, Luke.
Alrighty, what have I missed? Nothing.
Yeah, well, Luke had a cracking effort to try and get rid of the shot ball. It's only one to warner ball. Tough for Matty to get a second in, I think. He's trying to promote through. Oh, he's very close. What he was trying to do was that blue there.
Yeah.
Probably flicked the white more forward of his, but tough shot, and he was relatively close. So 3-2 now in this pairs game. Don't say it too loud, but bar you just fixing one thing up there. The live scoring's going alright, isn't it?
Yeah. It was almost going
too well.
Too well, yep.
Of course, Jared Davies had an issue. What was happening? Just not loading or something?
I'm not sure. We did the old
just get out the app and start.
Off and on. I think Carly had it under control, so it's all good. Couple to the TRARALGON crew next door as well in the triples.
Yeah, they're going good. 4-all over there. So must-win contest for TRARALGON Lyrebirds. And they're in the hunt early. Because Warrnambool blew Bandora away last night. Literally blew them away.
Yep.
I remember looking over pretty early on, and it was 17-2 in the triples. And a few shots up in the pairs for them as well. So TRARALGON have sort of started with them, which is the first thing they needed to do. Not let them get away. Manny Ferrari just going through the gap. Sort of 5 feet, 6 feet through, just off the screen. Both still on the green. So useful bowls, but he's going to want to get one in there with his third. He's got to get at least third shot here, Matty Ferrari. Preferably second shot. And then give Luke Hoskin an option to sort of try and make something happen. He's quick again.
He's just going through again, yeah.
He won't be happy with himself there, Matty. Probably grabs third shot. Matty O'Brien adds the absolute now, so
He's pretty locked in on this backhand coming back this way. We saw the opening end. Drew three crackers and one on it here, but
you can see Maddie sort of calling for him to be 4-3 through.
Yeah.
And I can see why. Obviously, there's loads of positives, Jack going back, but they are 3 down there.
Yeah, if you go sort of hunting to try and pop it and go through yourself, there's still gaps, so he's got to be careful with what he plays first.
And get yourself in trouble a bit as well.
Yeah,
if you
easily.
If you miss, Maddie adds another 2 and you're 5 down with your last bowl, and then you've got to change your tactic to trying to draw in, you've kind of lost your weight a little bit. Yeah, I think Matty O'Brien on the forehand is exactly what he's doing.
Get a bit of a cover and count here.
Morning, Dane. I don't know yet, mate. I don't know. We could definitely grow the franchises. I'm not sure if that's what needs to be done. It might be. Matty finds a way to add another. I'd like to see the qualifying. I think we aimed for 32 teams and got 20. So I wouldn't say an astounding success there, but relatively successful to get 20 teams. We're pretty happy with that. So probably grow it more regionally. That qualifier would be a starting point. Don't know. Sit down and assess, mate. Live scoring's going okay so far. So that's another tick. It's been great though. Costin, can he
some
get
sort of
inside?
contact.
Wow, third shot's not bad from the scenario he's in. But it was great to see some of the clubs like Middle Park, like Pakenham, Heathmont, Kooringal, Frankston, that type of club entering the qualifier, because it's exactly what we want. We want to see clubs that can match it at this level, having a crack. Good covering ball from Matty O'Brien. So I mean, can Luke lose his own bowl there, Sam, and lose the bowl he's playing it with if he does play weight?
I think if enough weight to pop the jack back to the yellows, if he plays a sensible weight, I think the worst he can still go now is probably 2. If he wants to hang around, if he was to miss wide, we'll see what weight he plays. I don't think that reaction is what
He gave up on that before it had even got 3 feet from his hand. Couple to the balls here, so they'll take the lead in this 3-ball pairs game.
Matty O, a couple good shots again.
Yeah, I think we nailed it metro-wise, Dean, but maybe regional we've got to look at some growth there. Obviously try to get a qualifier day up at Moama, but no success. I think that's probably the one area of the state we're missing some representation from, not Moama itself, but that Shepparton, Ovens and Murray region. So I've obviously got Kylie Whitehead playing for the Storm, but we don't have a lot of players from there, and they've got some terrific players up there. Ian Brimblecombe, he's always in red hot form. Some good young players, Mason Bayliss, and it'd be good to see them in. Benny Cornick's dialing in as Matty Ferrari's just starting to struggle with his weight. Could be ominous signs for the Lyrebirds.
Yeah, they did snag a 3 on the ring next door in the triples. The Traralgon crew, so going with the informed balls early. Still plenty to play out though. Another good starter by Benny.
You reckon this is your favourite uniform, the Warrnambool Bulls, of this round of uniforms? Because we're going to see some more next week.
Yeah, we're going to see some more next week up at Barham. Quite a few new ones as well. Got some new franchises in, as well as our qualifier team, so looking forward to that. Yeah, I think the Bulls is the best. You like the Bulls?
I do like the Bulls. It was my favourite last year, I think. I do like Yarraville's also. It's like the blue, white, red. Colours go good. The Lyrebirds with a slightly aggrieved Lyrebird on the back of their hoodies. Not even angry, slightly aggrieved.
Good set from Benny, just sneaking in behind.
Yeah, good last ball from Matty Ferrari. Gives his skip Luke plenty of options now. There's a couple of hoodies coming off, so I must be warming up on the green.
I just looked at Ben Harper and noticed that. That's exactly what.
Matty and Ben have got their hoodies off now. They're warm hoodies though, these AM ones. They've got like an inside lining on them, like a white, fleecy sort of lining. They're pretty warm.
Matty O'Brien in the area.
Mate, he's in some good form, isn't he? He's playing real well.
Drawing. Very consistent early on.
Good sign for him when he's playing singles next up. Him against Nathan Murray will be a great game, actually.
Yep.
Is Luke just too wide here?
Still a good chance for Lucky to get up here. He's
snatched that line.
Pinched it. One to the Traralgon crew next door, so travelling along nicely in the triples.
Yeah, it's a good start from them. Just giving a bit of a reality check to one of our balls. I can see Paul Cameron, who's leading next door. He was supposed to be leading in these pairs, but they've switched him up. He's got an injured calf, so he's sporting one of them compression bandages, and he's limping around. He must have gone for a run when he got home last night or something. Got a bit of royalty tuning in instead of text. JT's feet up on the couch at home. He's turned the golf over. He's got us on the live stream. He's probably the third best tipper at BV now, isn't he, after you've come on board. Luke just going to tip Matty's in there. They're going to be a 3 down here, I reckon. It is 3. And the ball's starting to string them together in this pairs game. Yeah, I took got all 4 tips right last night.
And the bonus point.
And giving me the bonus point. You and JT 2 apiece. Neither you backed the girls, did you? In the Storm team. Or did you back the Storm?
No, I got the Storm. The Pulse crew let me down.
I was close in the end.
They were coming home. They were charging home, weren't they?
Morning, Dean. A perfect morning for bowls. Saturday mornings. I always like Saturday mornings to watch some sport. We don't compete with a lot of live sport Saturday mornings. I mean, you probably catch a bit of the American stuff on KO and whatnot, but we get a bit of clear run on a Saturday morning. So we're running to the footy this afternoon, but there's no good games on, so don't worry about it.
Melbourne on tomorrow, so nothing to worry about.
Next weekend we're completely free of the footy. Is there a bye week, is it? Like
yeah, pre-finals bye week.
Nice.
Played from Benjamin.
Yeah, I mean, Matty O'Brien's been great and very consistent, but I think Ben's been the difference this last sort of 3 ends that they've won in a row. He's started dialing in a bit, peppering the jack, just making a difference. Yeah, Lucas, you are done with footy. Good stuff. Good reply from Matty Ferrari. Do you mean the Whittlesea Eagles, Dean? If so, they're next weekend up at Club Barham. If you mean the West Coast Eagles, then yeah, no good. Benny Cornick.
Played 3 rippers on this forehand side.
Great stuff. I wonder if Matty drives this, or not drives, but as a ditch weight bowler, to try and change some of it up so Luke has a different shot to play. Close. Just going to hang around. Oh, look, flicks it to a good home because it's sort of where the jack's going to spill to. Matty, come on the backhand, try and match the yellows at the back, Sam.
Yep. Yeah, sort of a cover and count again. 3 rippers by Ben to be able to nail lines down this forehand side. It's been the trickiest of the forehands based on the games that we saw last night. Set up well.
I call on you playing, Matty. Lining up backhand. He has a very English delivery, Matty. He has the slight twist to the hand as he comes back. I see it a lot in England, that. Well, I did see it a lot in England. I used to bowl over there. I actually used to do that myself and trained it out of myself when I started playing in Australia. Maybe I should go back to it. Matty's obviously got it dialed in.
I thought you were retired.
I kind of semi-retired bowler.
Semi-retired.
Yeah, semi-retired bowler. A semi-retired bowler that never really had a peak either, just sort of just middled around. Luke Hoskin, effort.
How well has he done here?
Luke Hoskin, sensational
Brilliant
effort.
Shot.
And Matty Ferrari wags his finger as if Luke has got the shot there.
Yeah, tricky for Matty now. Any contact on Luke here. Jack's going back to Matt's yellow one, so wonder if there's an angle off this wide one of Benny's getting back to the bowl or not. He's got 2 left, so even if he opens it up for himself, bit of a 2-bowl play maybe.
I retired skills, so I didn't get divorced for a second time. Look, you're all definitely looking forward to seeing the Moonee Valley boys next week, aren't you?
I am. I'm keen to see how they go. They find their way through. Oh, Matty O'Brien.
Wow. It's close as
Harry again, yeah.
Now, I think I'm looking forward to seeing him. I think it's a good story if the qualifier team goes in and does well. They're probably good enough to be in as a legit franchise anyway. The players they've got. But I think they will go well. Luke's got to cover. Like,
yeah, anything on the high side here is good. Just trying to beat Matty's white one.
Just trying to get back in there.
Got to run all the way.
Oh, it's so close to what he wanted to do.
Yeah, it's a good effort. Boys are having a good look at any contact where the jack's going, whether it gets past that blue one and jams on Matty's yellows there, or gets onto the blue and then squirts out to the side where Matty's is. So
I think playing the crack and egg shot on it is tough, because if you slightly overplay it, I think the jack will find a way back to them yellows.
Yeah.
By hook or crook. I do wonder whether blasting it's an option, but you could lose all 4 of the.
Yeah, I don't think you can take the
back white one. I'm more worried about the back white on the left. No, I don't know.
I think he'll play enough weight to give himself a chance for maybe the jack even to get right through. I don't know if there's gaps out that side through the yellow and white for the jack to squeeze through.
Morning, Spurry. Yeah, he is, mate. He's rocking his moccasin slipper on his left foot.
About to
But he's
onto the mat.
He's a warrior. He's battling away. I think he's playing pretty well because there's 7-3 up in that triples rink against Deer Park.
Oh, they're going well.
Lucky from Matty.
Yeah, a little unlucky, just on the high side.
They got the singles on after between Deer Park and Bandora. He was scheduled to be in the singles, but I don't think we'll see him play the singles, to be honest. Just because he's battling. It's far more bowls in a singles game than he's in fours. So I imagine we see Chopper.
Yeah, he played.
He played last night.
Pinched the rink against Matty O'Brien.
He did.
So the boys had cleared the head there. So good shot by Lukey Hoskin, and Traralgon get a chance to pick a length. Bulls boys were starting to get on top a little bit, so important they got that one. Traralgon up and about here, Jimmy. 10-4, they lead in the triples now as well.
Yeah, they're going real good in that triples ring. Only lost the one end and they dropped to 4 in it. Unfortunately for them, they could have been even further in front. Sebastopol Borough's going well this morning. 7-0 up in the triples. Close in the pairs, just 5-4 down. They need to win that one. Storm against the Pulse is 7-1 to the Pulse in the pairs, but 6-4 to the Storm in the triples. Next door in that Deer Park Club versus Bandora Bowling Club game, 9-4 the way of Deer Park in the pairs, but 7-3 the way of Bandora in the triples. So it's even.
Yeah, it's close all round at the moment. Yep. In the area again, just drifting past.
Good home though. Better head set up from Matty Ferrari for his skipper Luke. Looks like in that Storm Pairs game, the 7-1 down, looks like they're holding 3 or 4 though. Only one bowl left to come for the Pulse.
That's Cass on the jack again, is it, over there at the far end?
Might have a little wager on that one with Rob Sharp, who's he's riding the Pulse. Well cast from Luke Hoskin.
Yeah, there's still room to really nail one. He's going to get down to the jack, just drifting past.
Matty with a pretty much identical bowl.
Yeah, he sort of split those up in case there was a trail of the jack as well.
So the ball's holding 1.
Yep. Luke, he's better here for speed, I think.
Needs the jack.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Good shot from Luke Hoskin.
It's enough.
Has he made 2, do you reckon, Sam, on there? Could have, possibly.
Yeah, I think Benny just said couple light, so.
Good shot from Luke Hoskin there.
Way Matty's been going, and still plenty of options to access to get the shot. Just got to clear this blue one. Oh, just crushing. Had the good pace to get there as well.
Luke, what a shot on the forehand. Terrific stuff from him. 2 rippers in a row. Probably could have had 3 rippers in a row. He's just missed with the first of his 3, but they're coming good, the Lyrebirds here. Starting to put up a right tussle in this pairs game. Oh, Matty found a way. Makes the shot for the balls. Kind of a few sulking looks from the Traralgon players there. He's not happy with that at the hand. And then he pinched his line. Good home, Matty Ferrari. Trying to make something happen there, Matty Ferrari. Just sailing through. Collecting anything on the way. He felt that ball from Matty really stopped some momentum. That Traralgon had, that 3 would have been massive for them. Jeremy, do you know what he did to his calf? Thought he just, is it old age and a bit cold? Because yeah, he's sporting a big old bandage. Or big old compression bandage anyway. That's where they come from, Luke. How's your weight? Just a foot or so short. A bit of a chap. Maddie sort of favours trying to stay on that, or being on that forehand and trying to sit that blue ball of Benny Cornick's down or just get inside it, but Ben favours the backhand shots. Let's see what he lines up with. Let's go the backhand, and he's awfully close. Little straightener's good. Gets off Benny Cornick's and grabs the absolute. It's going to be tough for Luke Hoskin now. Tough shot this for Luke. Going to try to follow Maddie down. Just pinch that line. Maddie on the trot here. Trying to add another to his last sensational ball. Wants to leave that jack alone. Maddie O'Brien. That is sensational. 2 pearlers from him. He's been the difference so far. Benny Cornick is out leading Matty Ferrari. But Matty O'Brien pulling out some stupendous bowls. That Pulse Boroughs game is locked 7-all in the pairs and 6-all. Sorry, Pulse Storm game. 7-all in the pairs and 6-all in the triples. So a real tight tussle there. Luke needs to hold round this front pack. Is he going to? He is. Luke Hoskin. Where's that jack going? Oh, great reply from Lukey Hoskin. Sensational skip bowl in there by the pair of them, Maddie and Luke. Made a couple for the Lyrebirds there. Around this front pack. Is he going to? He is. Luke Hoskin. Where's that jack going? Oh, great reply from Lukey Hoskin. Played it superbly. And the triples rink's going very well for the Lyrebirds also. And they now lead 14-5 through 9 ends. Just added 2 onto the board at the same time. So a must-win game for the Lyrebirds, and they're doing it in the triples, and they're still in the fight in these pairs. Behind now for Maddie, so plenty of room for Benny Cornick. Grab a shot out. Hey Brendan, nowhere. They just collect a nice shiny $30,000 check. So the winning team picks up 30,000. The runners-up gets 15. Total overall prize pool of $82,000 in this VBL. Bit of issues there, Samuel.
We got there eventually.
Bit of live scoring drama.
Yeah, the one little thing.
It's not a little thing, it's a big issue.
No, it is a big issue. If both players enter the incorrect score,
which you think is hard,
which I would have thought is hard to do, but it's happened. You can't actually remove it, so which had to reset, but it's fixed up, so they're good to go now.
Awesome. That's been my one concern with the live scoring is I know how focused on the bowl most players are, so it is easy to put the wrong score in. I mean, both have got to confirm the wrong score essentially, so that would be, it was actually a 3, but you've both put a 4 or something like that.
Yeah, on that one it was the Pulse crew had picked up a 1, but the guy scoring put down that the Storm girls had picked up a 1, so and they both confirmed it. So anyway, it's all good. That score right? TRARALGON triples?
Yep.
14-5.
Just picked a 3 up. Mate, you just missed 2 of the best sort of skips bowls you ever see. Matty O'Brien put 2 within a tea saucer away.
The usual.
Tough shots to do, and then Luke's followed him down and splashed the jack back to pick up 2. So Matty O'Brien broke their hearts going the other direction. They were holding 3 to TRARALGON, and he kind of splashed through and got a result. But they're real plucky, this pair from the TRARALGON Lyrebirds, and are fighting to win this one. Holding 2 here, 2 yellows and Matty Ferraris. Luke will be a bit disappointed he didn't add there. And he's going to play with a little bit of positivity here, is Matty. Try and change some of that. Give himself some more options to draw in, he said. How's he gone? In the area, Sam. Wants both. Gets both and stays for shot. Great shot from Matty.
Could hit Lukey as well, halfway down. Lukey said great shot. Never really looked like missing. Well played.
And the only positive for Luke is he comes forward and he can sit that bowl clean to make 2 again. Any jack movement's good. That's his 2 bowls behind the head. Does he look on the backhand? Forehand for me is the more high percentage shot, but Luke might see it differently. Storm in front in that pairs game now. Sam, 10-7 against the Pulse. They also lead in the triple, so Rob Sharp, get your credit card out, mate. He's lucky I'm not on the drink at the moment. Oh, Luke does opt for that forehand, Sam. He's in the vicinity. Maddie's pulled up from it. Can't quite see where it is. Oh, you've got to feather it out.
Yeah, he went right back to it.
I think it's a front toucher on the forehand for Matt. He could possibly bring in, depending on where he jags that jack, the blue of Benny Cornick's. He gets it straight down, he probably does, like a foot or so. Back him to go close.
Wants to run.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up. I think it was just been a single. Just a single for the ball. So going in the last 5 ends, tussle to be had here. Flying through the time. Been playing an hour and 2 minutes. And we're into the last third.
Yeah, last night as well, in the first couple of legs, we got through the time pretty quickly with the pairs and triples.
TRARALGON picks another one up next door in trips. 15-5 through 10 now. So they look to be pretty comfortably going towards the 3 points for winning that leg. Warrnambool with the noses in front on this one, but still enough ends to go where you're still in the game if you're of the Lyrebird persuasion. Deer Park and Bundy are splitting a leg apiece at the moment, as are the Sebastopol Boroughs and the Yarraville Footscray Dogs, and the Storm with the noses in front against the Pulse on both the pairs and the triples. So only slightly, 3 shots up in the pairs and 1 shot up in the triples. The Storm looking good so far.
Yeah, when I was running around before, the Lisa Phillips throwing touches everywhere on the triples game, having a good contest. Cass and Kylie playing really well as well. We saw them on the stream yesterday. Vinnie McElwain, a couple of good starters next door in the triples.
Matty Ferrari drops one him. Yeah, so he skipped Todd Trewarn, don the hat. Shot from Benny.
Tipping on the far rink as well between the Sebas crew and the Dogs. Sort of cancelling each other out, aren't they, over there?
Yeah, 12 apiece on the overall. Pretty low scoring affair over there compared to the other games. Really low scoring,
yep.
Another one there for the balls. Luke's just going to try and splash that one of Benny Cornick's out the head.
I think he's too far away, Jimmy.
Yeah, man, he's urging it to start turning. It's just hanging a little bit for him, wasn't it? The weight was superb.
Yeah, not far away at all.
Much to correct for Luke Hoskin.
Sort of a wall for Matty just to sit on here. Is he getting down far enough? not quite.
Luke can play more aggressive.
Yeah, I was going to say there, a little bit of chances. Good things happening.
Because he's got the back
everything
balls
out to the left-hand side of the screen, yep.
He's interested here, Sammy. He's interested. Luke Hoskin, what have you done? It's just...
Oh, what's happened?
Get down to it. Oh, he flicks it, I think.
Yeah, I
it
think
stood up on him a bit.
Yeah, must have, based on his reaction. It's made it harder for himself as well now, turning that in behind. Depending on what Matty does, there might be a chance to change over on the forehand.
I don't know. You don't want to accidentally nibble that jack.
Oh, sorry for not
Luke.
Matty, for Lukey's next one. Yeah, see what Matty does first though. Looking to get into that area.
Just throwing the distractor ball.
Well, the forehand's playing. It's definitely not in his way. Yeah, a good chance to turn the ball out, or any jack movement here is worth a few. Good chance here for Lukey Hoskin to get them right back into this pairs contest. The TRARALGON boys going along really nicely in the triples, picking up another couple.
He's most definitely awake, Josh. He's Phelpsy. They are dominating next door in the triples. He's the middle pin in that triple. Finney's leading, Todd Trewarn skipping. And they're going very good. We should see him in the singles. Oh no, we're not seeing him in the singles next up. We're seeing Deer Park Bundy, but he'll be playing singles next up. Should be anyway.
Oh, just on the
side. He's just fighting the line a bit. So another one to Warrnambool balls. Be 4 in front with 4 to play. Yeah, rare loose one from Benny.
Yeah, he's been playing really well.
Pretty good after a slow start-ish. He's been pretty good since then. A good reply from Matty Ferrari. Puts a bit of pressure on. I reckon the Storm possibly holding. Oh no.
We look on pairs.
A mix of bowls, yeah.
No, that's Chris Payne, just with 3 touches, I think.
I don't know though, because Kylie's got similar coloured bowls.
Oh yeah.
Stuff from Matty.
Good shots.
Oh, chance to hold all 3 on the changeover for Matty if he can get another one in here.
See if this rips away at the end or not. Don't want to hang around. Had a really good weight. Good set there from Matty. Yeah, I thought that as well. I don't know if you could pick that up. Matty said the last little bit went straight there. It's been usually ripping away that last 2 feet. Coming down that side, but that one stood up. So, see what Matty can do here.
Needs the jack.
Oh, he got a piece of it. Not enough, though.
It's a beautiful little hiding spot for the jack for Warrnambool balls if they can get it back there.
Yeah.
Luke needs to do something about it. One way of doing it.
Yeah, I think Matty's got to just look to draw this off as close as he can. The backhand here, how far is he going to get down? Jesus coming now. He's drawn the shot. What a bowl, man, O'Brien.
Mate, he just seems to revel in situations where things are looking hard for him. He just seems to brings the best out of him. He's just drawing.
To draw these shot there's.
And it's always a draw shot. Well, 95% of the time.
Yeah.
It's just a ridiculous ability to find the ball when he needs it.
There you go. So I think that was Chris Payne with the heaper and the jack over in that Storm game.
So they're 13-10 up.
Yeah, picked up a big number.
But to counteract that, the Storm pick a 3 up in the triples to go 10-7 up. So real nip and tuck over there. The Boroughs and the Dogs are taking a leg apiece. And Deer Park are putting their foot down against Bundy in their tussle. They lead 21-6 in the pairs and are now 9-7 up in the triples, which will send Bundora home and put... Oh, Luke Hoskin. Oh, what a reply. Probably still down, but it's a lot better looking for him now. We'll send Bundy home if that carries on the way it is. They need to find a way to win that triples rink.
Port Matteo gets another one here, Jimmy. Look, his last one has exposed that
Jack
Matty shot to Jack Eye, so...
Bit wide for me, maybe.
Hey, geez, it rips at the end, though.
It is.
Look
Here
at
it
it come.
comes. Look at that turn. Look at that turn.
Is he all the way there?
Oh, Matty.
No.
He's in some red-hot form.
Even if it's not second shot, helps him out a heap. Still a chance here, Lukey, to set the bowl or trail the jack on the forehand. I think he needs to make one of these to
Yeah, I think he's going
keep the
for
trailing
it.
crew. Yeah, forehand, trail the jack.
Big bowl from Luke Hoskin coming.
How's he going? I don't think he's too far away. He's getting after it, Jimmy.
Oh, Lukey Hoskin.
Jack's the best
Jack
result.
Trail is the result for him. Needs to hold his head a little bit. Sneak past that for shots.
Is it going to fall in? Doesn't have to fall in. I think that's enough. Enough for one.
It's probably second prize for Luke. He obviously was looking to trail that Jack, but the fact is managed to jag the shot back and keep him within 3 going into the last 3. His second prize, but a good prize. One he would have took before he let go of the ball. $10-7 now. Reminder, if you're just joining us for the first time, it's VBL2. You get 3 points for winning a leg. And the winner of the 5-a-side across all 4 formats. So we've got pairs and triples now, singles and 4s after. Whoever scores accumulates the most points through there. So you're either going to win 3-1, so that'll be 9-3, or you win 4-0, you'll be 12-0. Takes 10 points for the win. If it is tied at 6 apiece, we go to shots up. If we're tied on that, we get a penalty shootout. A 1-bowl singles penalty shootout.
We're going to see that this year in VBL2?
We're going to see it, Sam.
I hope so. score is definitely 10-7. The boys here have it as 9-7 up on the scoreboard. But on their scoring up, they've also got 10-7, so they're one out there. Assuming they're aware of that.
I'm sure it's fine.
Ah, Matty O, all over it. There's Matty gone. Just got to...
Not quite,
yeah, not
get
quite
in there.
enough. And he's sticking with the forehand.
Pandora needing to win that triples rink. You think the pairs is behind them. The back in front now, 11-9 through 11 ends over there, Sam. So
yeah, big pickup.
In with a shout. Looks like Adi Marchiol is leading the house down over there as well.
Adrian.
Must-win game for Bandora, as it is for Traralgon, as it is for the Pulse, as it is for the Boroughs. It's just a funny way the draws come out. All the teams that won last night are not playing each other this morning, so they could all end up on 2 wins, and all the teams that lost last night could end up on 0, and it could be game over. But
I don't think it's going that way. At least 3 of the games the way we've got at the moment.
It's nip and
the one
tuck.
on stream here as well is Storm Pulse and Dogs of Bass. I think that section's going to end up coming right down to the wire.
I reckon the Storm in the pairs have got that jack surrounded.
Yeah, that's Kylie, isn't it? On the other side of the jack over there. So they're holding a few, yep.
Nah, Jared's on the drive.
Yeah, well, that would confirm your thoughts.
Misses.
So I don't think he's missed by far based on that reaction. Anyway, back here, none of the boys really nailed it just yet. Lukey in the area. He's just got to have good speed now. He's got Matty's on the way in.
Yeah, that was kind of what he was looking for.
Yep.
If he missed, he was good anyway.
Still a good chance for Matty O to get in there as well. Trying to trail the jack.
Grimaces as he lets go of that, Matty. You can sort of see he wants it to be a bit slower.
Probably a bit big, yeah.
So this tight contest takes another turn. Traralgon Lyrebirds holding.
Let's see if Lukey can
convert here and add another, or
sort of looking at covering.
Yeah, he's
still. Yeah, I think
he's in danger. Where his foot is, Matty Ferrari. Jack going back. Sorry, Luke. Jack going back straight down the line a couple of feet spells a bit of danger for him.
Yeah, can't get greedy here and throw one in and let player of Matty O's class, especially the way he's been going today, to try and make a 3 or 4. So Lukey just asking Matty where he's going to get to.
Mother's milk, Matty, yeah? Garbage. Tipsy zone is good.
Oh, he's only got half of that bowl and slid all the way through, so
there's a massive opportunity for Matty O'Brien out.
Put the lights out on this game, only a couple ends to go. Any jack movement down the line is huge.
There's a 3 to the Storm in the pairs game over there. 13 apiece now. Contra Warren's going good next door.
Yeah, peeled it out.
Big high fives.
Clean.
What's Matty O'Brien got here? He's been sensational all game.
He's getting after it, Jimmy. Has he got enough weight to jag the jack?
Inside. Needs the...
Oh, I don't think he had the weight
I think that drifts out. I think it'll be one to Traralgon. Let's wait for the players to confirm.
Jack.
It is. So 2 inside. Needs the diff with 2 to play here in these pairs.
Oh, don't think he had the weight.
I think it's 21-6 next door through 13.
Pulse v Storm is 22-23
It's
on the
ridiculous.
overall. Yeah, as you said, 13 all in the pairs and now 9-10 in the triples.
In that Yarraville Dogs, Yarraville Footscray Dogs and Sebastopol Boroughs game, it's 1 leg apiece at the moment. 8-6 to the Boroughs in the triples. Have come back the triples rink of Yarraville there, and 10-4 the way of the Dogs in the pairs.
The boys have picked up an end there, so I think there's 2 to go on there, so 10-6. It's another tight contest. Good games everywhere here this morning, Jimmy. Great starters by the boys here on this end as well.
Inside edge is good for Benny. Just didn't get in front of them. Oh.
Okay, see what happens here. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
good call from Luke. Good skipping. Forehand, try and rake through your own.
Yep.
Just got to land anything really is good. In the vicinity.
Really close here, Jimmy. He's got to get enough weight to get his turn yellow over.
Just didn't, did he? Just
He
didn't
turned
have
up
that. He needed to be
half,
2-3 feet heavier there.
Not to really sort of change the head up and give Lukey a bit of a different look. Benny just looking to sneak past. Just got to clear this one to Matty's though. Oh.
Yeah, he's pushed Matty
Yeah,
slightly
okay.
behind. Roll shake of the head from Benny.
Well, good chance here for Luke to sit the blue shot of Benny's out. Should see what speed he plays. Storm B Pulse 13 all and 10 all.
It looks like that Bundy triples rink, which is pretty much must win for them, have kicked on again to 15-9 up.
What have they picked up?
2 ends of
6
picked
or
up, I
7
reckon,
shots.
I reckon 8 shots.
Yeah, 8 shots. So Lukey missing, but giving himself one further past the jack.
Matty sensibly going behind as well.
Yeah, well played. Chance here for Lukey. Closer, I'm not sure if he's getting down on the way. Okay, so Matio's last one probably changes the shape of the head now for Lukey. He's probably going to change over. Maybe something a little more direct. Lukey's got the 2 back ones.
Let's notice we don't have the word after on our scoreboard, it just says end. So we've had it 1 behind the whole time. This is end 14, there's this plus 1 more to go. I'll just fix that up. I don't even know why. I noticed we didn't have the word after. Lukey Hoskin.
Searching, I think this is underneath, isn't it?
Pulls his hands on his head. It's going to be tough for Matty to make another though, so they'll go into the last end only 3 down. You think chances, even if they could jag a tie in this one, it's good.
Yeah, I was thinking that before. Like he's had a couple chances last few ends to make a couple. Hasn't been far away. See how Matty goes here. Matty's still got a chance on the backhand the way this is turning to get all the way around and back to the jack for 2. Wouldn't put it past him either the way he's been playing. Don't think he's too bad, Jimmy. He's got to have good weight to settle in now. Jimmy.
Matty O'Brien. Oh, and he falls as well.
Yep.
Yeah, wow. Don't speak too soon when Matty O'Brien's around.
On the one. He's got to have good weight to settle in now. Jimmy.
Matty O'Brien. Oh, he falls as well.
Yep.
We're in front. Last end.
Yeah, that was huge. 4 instead of 3 now.
The Pulse pick up 2 in the pairs game, so lead 15-13 over there. Still 10 apiece in the triples. Very tight contest. Nothing's changed in the other games. Reminder, everything's been live scored. Players scoring on the phone, competitor scoring. So you can get end-by-end updates of all the other games. Just jump onto the Bowls Inc. results portal via our website or via the Bowls Now app. Click into the game, pick the format. We've got pairs and triples happening currently, and you'll be able to get a score card update. Well, if they're going to make a 4 or a 5 to win it, or a 6, they need bowls behind, you assume. So
yep,
won't be too disappointed with that, Matty Ferrari.
Important Benny to get at least one past here.
Yeah, I think he knew this was short.
Yeah, okay. How's Matty going here? Just got to run all the way up now.
Yeah, good effort.
Forces Benjamin to swap over. Important he gets his one at least past the jack here, I think, Dewey. He's played this quite well.
Yeah, on his own top draw.
Yeah, well played. Cleans it up nicely. Ferrari. Has he got the jack, Jimmy?
Oh, mate.
He's got to get in the middle.
Oh, Matty Ferrari.
He's got 2. Huge shot.
What a time to play that bowl. Chasing
Ferrari.
For the
That's a huge bowl on that hand to trail the jack. He's got to get in the middle. Massive.
Oh, Matty Ferrari.
He's got 2.
Coming about 6 feet out and started clapping early.
Okay, so half a chance here. Only problem is for Lukey Hoskin and Matty Ferrari is Matt O'Brien has 3 bowls to come.
Yeah. All right, chances then. This is going right down to the wire, as we normally get on BVTV. We normally get some pretty close affairs. I don't miss a lot, mate. It's either that or they just play for it. Looks like the Pulse have picked up an end in the triples rink, so I don't know what the score is yet.
That's their last end starting now as well. Matty needs a clear path.
Not going to get it, Sam.
Doesn't want
to bring that all the way down. All right, so it's now 4th shot, so there's options coming if that blue goes out for Warrnambool. You can see the minds of Matty Ferrari and Luke Hoskin ticking over. How do we jag a 4 here? was a 3 in that triples to the pole, so 13-10 they lead now.
Yeah, big pick up. So Lukey's going to throw them in on the forehand here. Just got to navigate this blue of Benny's with good speed. He's got Matty's on the way in.
Yeah, he's on.
Oh, what's he got?
I thought he was under there and he wasn't. Oi, oi, oi.
Okay, so there's a path on either hand for Lukey to still draw 2 in.
Yeah, Benny Cornick is just saying you need to swing on the backhand and just get some out of there.
Yeah. He's got Benny's on the way in to work off as well. Plenty of options. Play with speed for something to happen.
Doesn't want to bend under that.
In the area and stay.
Yeah, good stuff from Matty O'Brien.
Okay,
really,
well,
really good stuff. There's still
well
a
played, still a chance for Lukey.
Does it can
try the jack on the backhand, yep. Triples boys next door. That's a convincing win.
Yeah, great stuff from the TRARALGON Lyrebirds. They need to win this game this morning, and that triples rink have come out and just gone whooshka. Luke's tight here.
Yep. Just gonna stay on here.
Needs to stay on.
I think it's going in. It's going to make it hard.
The only other shot I can see is wide blue onto the white, somehow get across, screw it out and stay in for 4. Low percentage, but it's about all he's got going for him at the moment, Luke Hoskin. I think in that Storm Pulse Pairs game, if I'm reading that head right, the Storm are holding 2. Jared Davies still got a bowl to come though, which would tie them up going in the last end. That'd be also important, whoever wins that last end. Over there, looks like Bundy have had a bit of a walloping in the pairs against Deer Park, but are currently leading by 3, 15-12, with 2 ends to go, and they need to win that triples really. Otherwise, giving themselves a mountain to climb in the singles and 4s.
Yeah. Matty O trying to change his head up again here, I think. Just goes to the front.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
almost made it game over.
Made it a lot harder.
Almost made it game over in this one.
Sort of searching up there to change up the head again.
I reckon Jared Davies has gone close to drawing shot over there. Cassidy slightly favours there, so that one's going to a barnstorming finish.
I think Lukey's might just go big and see if he can get this jack out of bounds and restart. I think there's not really a 4 option, is there?
No, I agree. Just to throw it down and close your eyes and hope for the best sort of moment.
He's got access to the jack, so we'll see how we go. He goes big and kills it, I think is his option. On out big. How's he gone? Oh, he got the jack, but the jack has stayed in. Didn't kill. Super effort. So the jack stays in, and it's actually going to be a few to the balls here because Lukey's touch has gone out of bounds.
2, 3.
And took Matty Ferrari's back yellow bowls out with it. So
nevertheless, the balls will take this pairs. Where the Lyrebirds took the triple, so they'll be evenly poised going into the second round. The second leg's even, the singles and the... That'll be, do you reckon, 2?
I think the boys are still trying to work it out themselves.
Well, while they do that, we'll be back about 11:10. We'll have the singles games between Bundora and Deer Park.
Storm picking up 1 in the pairs game as well. Yeah, there are.
Still trying to work out. 3 or 4. 3 to the balls there.
We'll give them 3.
All right, join us. We'll be back about 11:10 for that next game. So join us for that singles game between Deer Park and Bandora. We think it'll be James Pearce versus Josh Corliss. So 2 cracking Victorian players. So about 11:10 that one will kick off. Thanks for tuning in for this one. We will see you then.